Hey there guys, it's your good pal Wiggly, and welcome back to more Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Blind. In the last episode, through cross-examining Sal and Cody, we discovered that it was likely the victim, Jack Hammer, who was wearing the Steel Samurai costume and crossing the cameras. However, we still need to have a little more concrete evidence and proof and a motive, even though I made some pretty big brain connections and I feel like I have most of his case figured out, but who knows, it could throw us for a loop. Anyway, on to the third investigation period of this case. This is a very long one. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Hi, Maya. How are you? Maya! So what happened? Okay, so you don't remember anything that happens when you're channeling Mia. I guess that makes sense. Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. I'm so happy to have you back. As much as I like Mia and she is, like, really helpful, obviously, you are my true partner in crime. Well, disproving and proving crime, because it seems like in this world the defense attorney has the job of also figuring out who was the one who did it instead of just disproving their client. But that obviously that's because the cases are way more interesting that way. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system they decided to speed the whole... That sounds... I don't know about that. That sounds pretty inefficient, but also that's very clearly just a justified gameplay thing. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Okay, cool. I'm glad that we have put like a pretty solid cap on how long a case can be. Well, I mean, I guess like they could lengthen the cross-examinations and the investigation periods as long as they want to, but it's nice that they keep things pretty simple with the 3 days. I'm kind of down for that. Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. Okay, that's very true. Okay, the Steel Samurai. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the Phoenix? We have to catch her up. Yeah, but Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? I mean, I have a pretty good idea. It's probably because he's mad about being demoted and he wants to, you know, try to kill the director and producer or threaten them or something, and then he just turned around, obviously. That's what we have to find out. I'm pretty solidified in that. I don't know how they could throw this off in another direction, but these guys are pretty good writers, so maybe. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. What about these bigwigs? Maybe I'm reading too far into it, but they mentioned that the other bigwigs were with them at the meeting. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where the trailer is. What? Was Maya always this excitable? She's just really excited, yeah. Don't worry about it. It's great. Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Mia is here. So no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go talk to WP? WP. Powers. Right. Okay. That is probably a pretty good idea. Let's go ahead and do just that. Hey, Will. How you doing?
Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. I sure did, and it wasn't easy. And could you wipe that grin off your face? No, absolutely not. Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count.
Yes, though there's not really anything I can do to help.
I'm not really sure what I can do either. Oh, jeez. Please, this is no laughing matter. Hey, positivity is a fantastic medicine. I don't know what medicine is going to do in this case, but you know what? It helps, okay? Could you tell me more about Ms. Vasquez?
Oh, the producer? She's very well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius?
She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days.
Why is that?
Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine.
Okay.
Oh, and
And what?
Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard of rumors anyhow.
No, this is pretty important. Hey? Really? Really? Yeah, that's all you're gonna tell me? You can't just... Jeez. Okay. Whatever. Mr. Manella. I don't really want to know more about him, but I feel like I need to. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manella?
Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director.
I mean, I can see it.
But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. And now everyone knows the name Sal Manella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that.
I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Phoenix, can you cut it out? Can you? I mean, I know it was a different time, but man. Okay, Mr. Hammer. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business.
Oh, that's so sad.
But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global.
How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer.
He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Ms. Vasquez came to Global.
Interesting. 5 years ago. Was she blackmailing him? But like what? We don't know enough about D. Vasquez or Mr. Hammer to make any like real concrete assumptions here. Okay, back to the studio. Please, yep, I knew it. I was about to ask not to do this, but you know what? I'm used to it at this point. The old windbag sure is quiet today. True. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think her guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we want to. You're really eyeballing those donuts. You eat, you die. Woo, she's alive. Oh my god. Okay, how are you, Wendy? I was wondering about D. Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio big... That was Gumshoe's voice. Hey, Shani. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. I can't do this. So she always gets her way. I don't even remember what voice I gave her. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. That's the voice. That's the one. It's so hard to remember. I'll get better at it if I can talk. Oh my god. I'll get better at it as the series goes on, I promise. Because yes, I plan to do at least the trilogy. We'll see how I feel about that, but I'm loving this. Director Manella. Can I ask you about Sal Manella, the director? Sal? He's a soft pushover. He does whatever Vasquez tells him to. Okay, so we're getting pretty corroborated stories here. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Of course he does. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. You're right. Yes, keep her innocent. About Mr. Hammer. I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Okay, well, sorry to bug you. Anything new? No, okay. I don't know. Do we need to get back into Studio 1? Security guard station, Ms. Oldbag must yeah. Turned off for the day, okay. Yeah, okay, well. Alright, let's go right to the area. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2? Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer. I don't know. Can we find out any more information about Mr. Monkey here? Mascot of Global Studios. Apparently its name is Mr. Monkey. No, nope. Seems pretty unbushed. Maybe I'll sit down here for a bit. This is exactly why I don't want to get old, ever. Hey, I'm still young. I'm just tired. Nick, when you start having to say I'm still young, you know it's all over. Oh, man. Maya, you're going to have a rude awakening one day. But I am still young. Okay, well. Sorry about it, Phoenix. All right. Studio 2. What have we? Hi. How you doing, D? Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello? 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 Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Yeah, I'm not surprised. All right. What do you know about Mr. Hammer, D? Excuse me? Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the cloud. I really don't like you at all. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh, dear. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. I mean, maybe, but oh my god. My fey blood speaks to me. I know it. I know it. Oh dear. All right. I have a feeling it was a collaborative effort. I have a feeling that she commanded Sal to do it. That's probably what I'm going to ride with here. Director Manella. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manella. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves. Oh dear. Jesus. Okay. Fine, lady. An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. Yes, yes. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. Yes, yes. Let's go for a drive. If I had a license. You don't have a license. Yeah. Okay. This is where Salmonella and D. Vasquez ate. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. Something wrong? I don't know. I'm getting this funny feeling. Something about this just feels odd, you know? Yeah, where are the bones at? Can't say that I do. The bones are missing. Closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. Yes, yes. Sitting here for quite some time. Might as well be a junkyard. This is where the murder happened. 100,000%. I'm totally ride or die with that. If I'm wrong, I will lick a Switch cartridge. I don't care. There are some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. It sure does look dangerous. Phoenix, you don't think that's weird, considering we know that he came here? Whatever. Okay. Into the trailer. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. Yeah, for sure. What do you know about these movies? What the hell, the chopping off heads? Oh my god. That movie was the best. It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know. Singing samurai stars. What's next? Ninja ballet? Yeah. I think we've seen these. I think we've seen these dialogue things, right? Hi, Skyflash31. I still haven't turned that off. Poster's quite old. Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those stereotypical summer romance stories, but it was great. It's, yes. Okay. I don't think there's really anything of note. Nothing in here that could be a clue, just some paper cups and crumpled documents. Okay. Where they had that meeting, there are documents and paper cups scattered around. Okay. Looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures, how much the set costs. Yes. Nothing in here? The glass is frosted. I can't see outside. This far into October, yes. Same dialogue as before. We already... Yes. You really wanted a sequel to that movie. Old movie poster. Dynamite, Samurai, Jackhammer. Okay. There's nothing of note here, apparently. I've got to do something with D here. Okay. I guess we'll head back to the employee area then. I guess they're not filming today either. I mean, duh. I did want to see them filming just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Correct. Uh-huh. I wonder if there are any other clues lying around. Oh. Yarr! No, no touch it! Eek! Hi, Gumshoe. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean? I almost had a heart attack. I guess I can be a little dramatique at times. I like Gumshoe. He's growing on me pretty rapidly over the course of this game. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique indeed. Ahem. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. Okay. Ooh. That's a good song. I think I've heard it before, maybe. But it's also possible that I haven't. It's a pretty good song, though. I like it. The plate. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to those sleeping pills, see? If there are traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. Yep, surprise, surprise. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Okay. So we've got this steak plate in our thing now. I wonder what we're gonna need to use that for. Because we've already proved that. Well, I guess we haven't proved it, but we brought it up, so I guess we can just prove that now on the spot. The investigation. How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. Hell yeah, dude. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. I mean, them's the breaks, I suppose. How's Edgeworth doing, anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee. Oh my god. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups? Bottles? Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Jackhammer's print on the bottle. Very good. Okay. So that means... Yep, it sounds like the one who put the Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Hell yeah, dude. Okay. I mean, that pretty much, like... At this point, we've already pretty much proven Will innocent at this point. But we just need to prove the rest of what happened now. So, normally I feel like our case would be pretty over, but I guess I don't know how picky courts are. Okay, well, thanks, Gumshoe. You were a big help. Great, still lying there. Ah, they've seen wisdom at last. They know if they fix it, I'd just kick it off again. That poor assistant. Where is Penny, anyway? What's she doing today? Is she off? The remains of the employees' lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably shocked to clean up, too. It was a T-bone steak. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Anything of note? What about this table? Over back here. We can't examine that. Okay. There's really nothing else of note, apparently. Dressing room. Hey, there you are, Penny. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of A Steel Samurai. Oh, damn. I mean... yeah, I mean, either way, no matter which direction this case goes, you can't really... It's probably for the best, Maya. Let it end in its glory. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume, too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true. Tell me, Penny, please. The rumor? Yeah, Ms. Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. Ah. Okay. Well, there's our motive. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Is this like a self-defense case, or... Dirt. You know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. Interesting. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set, then? Alright, the last episode. What do you mean the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. It makes a lot of sense, considering everyone is involved. Except Penny. I believe Penny is, like, completely just a total bystander here. No. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. Whoa, that's a big shift. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Okay. Studio policy. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget this ever happened. All this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? I mean, I guess so. It's a reputational hit. How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? They'll get over it. They'll find a new show. They'll be fine. It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find it. Thank you, Penny. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. Oh. Yeah. The kids love the Steel Samurai. And this is... A fan collected all these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show couldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay, but what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Alright, tell me. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Ms. Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer. And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Ms. Vasquez asked him to. Okay. Things are lining up. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Ms. Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks. We'll try asking her if she'll talk. Okay. Thank you, Penny. You were also a big help. We're really piecing everything together now. What? You're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good.
Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer.
She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance? Oh my god. I'm kind of softening up on you a little bit. Your bribery shit is fucked up, but you really do care about Jack, huh? And you also really care about your job, and that's respectable in its own way. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Oh god. Okay.
Who told? Who did you hear that from?
Huh?
Nichols!
Nichols? Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols. That assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he?
Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun?
No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof?
Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? I do have proof. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Powers' costume. The bottle. Here's my proof.
What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove?
It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it.
What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that he used those pills on Powers?
Right here. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct?
Well, yes, so?
This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. Sorry, Miss Oldbag.
I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul.
Miss Oldbag?
Okay, you win. I'll talk.
I'm really turning around on her. I've had quite the roller coaster with this character, and you know what? I think she's all right. She's flawed for sure, and she should probably be in jail. But she's okay.
I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in.
Ms. Oldbag?
You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the Moffat.
Whoa. Okay, that went from like 5 to 15 really quick.
She silenced that paparazzi.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, Jesus.
That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio.
I see.
But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant to harm anyone.
I don't believe that he did. I'm totally on your side. Ms. Oldbag.
Hold on a minute.
Poor Ms. Oldbag.
Here, take this.
A photograph? Oh my god. Well, I called it. But holy shit. Wow. Okay. Wait a second.
This is the picture.
Is this the trailer in Studio 2?
Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence.
That's such a ridiculous safety hazard. Good lord. But how did you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it.
I understand. Damn. Okay. This got pretty emotional pretty quick. Why do I like you now? I need to leave. I need to leave, otherwise... No. She's good. Okay. You know what? She's very real, and I like that about her. She's really not one note. She's very intricate. Surprisingly intricate of a character. Hey. Oh, God. This is pretty raw, man. But, hey, D. Will you talk to me now? She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well... Old bag. Old? She means the security lady, Ms. Oldbag, Nick. Right. Anyway, Ms. Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. I don't like that. Nick, she went inside the trailer. Okay. You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kid shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh, I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. I don't know if I believe you. Why would he do it? Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he ever let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? Oh. True. Shit. Okay. Everybody sucks. Got it. And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now. No shot. What? This is valuable evidence. Boys? Oh my god. Okay. Oh. I mean, if we die here, well, you wouldn't let our bodies be discovered. Shit. Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? Oh my god, you're terrifying. Good lord. What? The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Good lord. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! Oh my god. What? Oh, thank God. Gumshoe, good lord, thank you.
Hold it right there. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now.
Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it.
Gumshoe, can we have police protection, please? Please. Can we be put into the witness protection program or something? Hey, you okay, pal? Gumshoe, you're a fucking lifesaver. You're such a bro.
Sorry, I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing.
Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was really scared.
Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job.
No, you're great. I love you, dude. I love Gumshoe. He's great. Detective Gumshoe?
Sorry, it's just... I wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon.
What a guy. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. That was great. You know, I was a little skeptical of how this was gonna go. I was kind of like, you know, I think I've got everything kind of figured out, but hey, this is getting meaty. This is getting good. Every episode, I'm loving this game more and more. Hell yeah, dude. What a good episode. Thank you all for watching today's video. Today's episode, I'm so out of it today. Thank you all for watching this episode of Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Blind. I've been Guildmaster Wiggly. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like. If you are new, consider subscribing. If you want to follow my Twitch, Twitter, or join my Discord, they are in the description. And I hope to see you all in the next one.